Second team foul in the game for the Golden Eagles, number 23, Shar Alpert. Student
Cardinals in the home black. Watertown in the goal. Our two officials, Jim Peterson and Mike Begeman. And we're underway. Watertown will get the opening tap. In the backcourt, Kirsten Thompson will set it up. Aaron Olson on her. And it looks like we're going to go with that triangle and 2 defense. That's exactly right. Thompson and Rector being guarded man-to-man. The other 3 Colonels in a zone. Out front, Kristen Rector with it. Pass over on the right-hand side. With it there, Belinda Van Will feeds it back out front to test the guard. And it looks like Watertown is a little bit confused. They're not attacking this zone defense, the triangle and 2, very well at all. Moving around the outside, they seem to be kind of confused as to what's going on underneath. Not a whole lot of movement without the basketball. No Dave Flory up at the bench and yelling out instructions. So this plan has worked well by Coach Gary Munson. Watertown has held the ball for over 50 seconds without taking a shot. Not that they don't want to, but they're not getting a good shot. Here's a long one now from the right corner, and it's good. Put up by Van Well. A 2-pointer. She was standing right on the 3-point line. So Watertown takes the lead 2-0. Aaron Olson up the 4 now. Watertown's going to go straight man-to-man. Ball goes left-hand side to Beth Oman. Back out front, Zell. And a pass underneath. Sails out of bounds. Aaron Olson trying to get it into Beth Oman, who was cutting through the lanes. Sailed it over her head. Turnover against the Colonels. And the Arrows will get it right back again with that 2-0 lead. Aaron Olson is the one guarding Kirsten Thompson, and Beth Oman has been on Kristen Rector as far as the man-to-man is concerned. Out front with the ball, left-hand side, Tesh. Down deeper in the corner, again to Van Will. Now out front free throw line, Kristen Rector going to start a move to the basket. Cut off there. Goes down to the right-hand wing to Nicole LaFramboise. So Watertown being very patient. Now a pass underneath. Van Wells is open for the lay-in. Well, they're doing a good job working it around. 4-0. Watertown. That time Van Well just broke right down the middle of the lane, and she was open for the pass. Here's Beth Oman, left-hand side for the Colonels. Comes back out to Aaron Olson up top. Olson gets it to Robin Morgan, comes out free throw line. Now down to Zell in the corner. Back to Robin Morgan out at the left elbow of the free throw line, and out to Oman. Oman driving the paint, shovels it up underhanded. Won't go. The battle for the rebound. Morgan tries to save it, and she does, but it comes back into LaFramboise on Watertown. So 4-0 the Arrows. They'll bring the ball up to 4. Kirsten Thompson. And Mitchell last night struggled big time offensively. Here's Van Will. This time the 15-footer won't go. Big collision on the rebound. Foul will go against Beth Oman of Mitchell. As I was saying last night, of course, Mitchell struggled big time offensively. Just could not get anything going. And right now with 5:40 to go in the first quarter, they are scoreless as well. It's 4-0 Watertown. Don Tesh will throw it in from underneath. Looking, still looking. Now comes way out front to Valin Van Will. She'll give it off back to Kirsten Thompson, the 5'8 junior. Now a drive started by Rector. Puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound Watertown, another foul. Robin Morgan. Nicole LaFramboise with the offensive rebound, and Morgan got her on the arm. We'll get a couple of free throws here this time. Second team foul against the Colonels. With 5.5 minutes to go in this first quarter of play here from the Huron Arena. At the line, Nicole LaFramboise, 62% free throw shooter on the year, nails it, and it's 5-0 Watertown. Well, last time the teams played, as we said, it was 15-2 Watertown to start the ball game. Second one also good by LaFramboise. So it's 6-0 here, and the Colonels will bring it up, looking to get on the scoreboard. Aaron Olson at the top, goes right side to Zell on the wing. We got something away from the ball as they cut through the lane. We're going to get a offensive foul on Nancy Oman of Mitchell. Tried to set the pick, and that's where the foul occurred, right at the side of the lane, away from the ball. So third team foul against Mitchell. Watertown will get it back, and leading 6-0. And Gary Munson standing up in front of the Colonel bench, looking to be a little concerned right now. Looks like Mitchell's going back to straight man-to-man. They are. They've come out of that triangle and 2. Straight man-to-man defense. LaFramboise way outside. Gives it up to Tesh out front. Now Van Will, the other guard, left-hand side. Rector starts to drive free throw line in the lane. Ball knocked loose. Picked up there by Nancy Oman. Long lead pass down the floor to Beth Oman. Beth doesn't have much help. She's going to drive underneath and foul as she put it up. And luckily she was fouled, because I'll tell you, there were no black jerseys there. Beth Oman was driving on 4 Watertown arrows. Don Tesh reached in, got her on the arm, so Beth Oman will go to the line, and she will be shooting a couple of free throws, trying to get the goose egg off the scoreboard here for the Mitchell Colonels. 6-0 ball game, but we're very, very early as yet. There's Oman's shot, good. Mitchell is on the board. Beth Oman, 77% free throw shooter on the season. Trying to make it 6-2, and she does. Nothing but net on both free throws. Mitchell will put on a little full-court pressure again here with the man-to-man. Kirsten Thompson on the dribble, backcourt. Aaron Olson picking her up. Thompson brings it across right at the center jump circle. She'll take it right side. The band well in the corner. Pass inside of the lane. LaFran Boys, no shot. Nancy Oman on her. She kicks it back outside. Don Tesh out front. Now left side, shot by Thompson from 17, won't go. Hard rebound out to Aaron Olson. Olson will push it up the middle of the floor. Now he's going to wait a little bit as she crosses the timeline. Gets it set as the rest of the Colonels catch up. Here's Beth Oman. Good, right side. 16-footer. Well, Beth Oman has all 4 points for Mitchell, and the Colonels have closed the gap to 6-4. We are just about halfway through quarter number 1. Kirsten Thompson again to bring it up now for Watertown. Sets up at the point out front, goes left-hand side to Tesh, the guard. Tammy Zell on her. They'll reverse the ball over to the right-hand side. Thompson with it. Back now to Tesh. She'll fire a long one. No good. Beth Oman on the rebound. Good job of boxing out by the Colonels. Beth Oman leads the charge. Pass underneath to Zell. She's bumped and will get the foul. No shooting foul, but Kirsten Thompson will pick up her first. Tammy Zell was trying to set it up at the side of the lane where she took Oman's pass, and she just kind of got shoved off balance there. Second team foul against Watertown, and here comes the substitution. Darla Creech will come in for Watertown. 5'4" senior, averages about 3.5 points per game. Tesh will go out. Mitchell will inbound from underneath their own bucket. Zell will toss it in. Comes to Aaron Olson. On the right-hand wing to Oman from the corner. Fires it up. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Watertown. So it's still 6-4 arrows. On the run. Van Will brings it up. Goes to Thompson on the right-hand side. Pass underneath. Nice defense by Robin Morgan. Knocks the ball away, but then it's knocked back away from her, and Watertown will get it back. Good defense by Robin Morgan. Stepping in front of the pass. She just couldn't hold on to it. Now they'll go inside again. LaFran Boys. No good on the turnaround. Rebound to Nancy Oman. So Watertown has now missed 5 shots in a row from the field after hitting their first 2, and Mitchell can tie the ball game up. Tammy Zell, left-hand wing, to the free throw line to Robin Morgan. Right side, Beth Oman starts a drive in the lane, shovels it down toward Morgan, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Mitchell's ball. I think Beth Oman should have taken that shot herself. She had a nice little 4 or 5 footer. Instead, she tried to lob it up for Robin Morgan underneath, and that's where the ball was tipped away. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Watertown by a basket. Inbounds pass comes to Aaron Olson. To the free throw line. They reach it on her. There's another foul. This one will go on Belen Van Well. That'll be her first. No shots again. Mitchell will throw it in underneath their own basket. And we're even up at 3 team fouls apiece. Tammy Zell, a 5'9" senior, will throw it in from underneath the Colonel basket. Comes into the corner to Morgan. And back out front now to Olson. They get it in the corner to Beth Oman. Her pass picked off. Try to get it into Robin Morgan. A little late getting there. 3rd turnover against Mitchell. And Watertown comes up with the basketball. Still up by 2. So Mitchell's had 2 chances to tie the ball game, but can't get it done. Kirsten Thompson, right-hand corner. Drops it out front for Darla Creech. Back to Thompson. They play a little catch. Aaron Olson doing a good job on Thompson defensively, right in her face. Can't get off her shot. Now LaFran Boys comes out to get it at the free throw line. Pass off on the left-hand side of Van Will. She's going to drive on Oman. Shot in the lane. Blocked by Tammy Zell. Nice D by Tammy. She slid across, helped out. Here come the Colonels. 3rd chance to tie up the ball game. They trailed all the way. And Beth Oman is going to step on the sideline. No, she was pushed out of bounds. Foul will be called on Darla Creech on Watertown. Beth Oman did go on the front with it out of the corner, but Creech doesn't. Court. Still coming, 6-4. Whole lot of scores here. Inbound pass will come to Aaron Olson. Mitchell has only taken 3 shots at the basket. 1 of 3 from the field. For her other 2 points on free throw. Zell, left-hand side. Up to Aaron Olson. 1:55 to go in the quarter. Here's Nancy Oman, left side of the lane, puts it up, no good, and scrambles for the rebound, and Watertown will control it out at the free throw line. Darla Creech picks up the ball. Mitchell trying to be very deliberate offensively. They've got some open 15-footers, but nobody seems to want to take the shot. Side of the lane, little running foot cop, no good by Kristen Rector, way out the mark, and Tammy Zill on the rebound. So Watertown made the first two. Now they've been 7 in a row from the field. And Mitchell again a chance to tie up the ball game. Zill leads it out front for Nancy Oman. Left side, Beth Oman for 15. Gets short. Watertown on the board. They're doing a good job on the rebounding in Watertown. So Mitchell again can't pull even. A minute 10 to go in the quarter. Watertown goes inside. LaFlamboise turnaround short. Rebound Aaron Olson. Outlet pass to Beth Oman. Brings it across the 10-second line. We'll drop it for Aaron Olson again. A definite lack of scoring here in this first quarter. 6-4 ball game. Sell for Beth Oman. She'll try the free throw line. Jumper good. We're finally tied at 6. So it took about 5 times down the floor, but finally Mitchell ties it at 6. All 6 points for Beth Oman. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Arrows on the attack. Malin Van Will in the corner. Pass underneath. LaFlamboise. Turn around. No good. Nice box out by Nancy Oman to get the rebound. Out it comes to Beth Oman. Beth will slow it down. Wait for some help. 28 seconds on the clock. Mitchell can take their first lead of the basketball game. Olsen to Nancy Oman. From the corner, she'll pop it up. That one's short. Rebound foul. Tammy Zill went over the back. And we're going to get some subs coming in. That's the first foul against Zill. We got 2 Mitchell girls waiting to come in. Kelly Music and looks like Laura Struck. Yep. Kelly Music, the 5'8" sophomore. Laura Struck, the 6-foot senior. Nancy Oman and Tammy Zill will come out. And in the ball game, Sonia Heighton for Watertown. Heighton, the 5'10" junior. Watertown will throw it in from their own backcourt. 18 seconds. A steal by Beth Oman. Oman tries to get it underneath to Aaron Olsen. They tie it up. Jump ball. It'll be Mitchell basketball. Still 15 seconds to go in the quarter. And now Don Tesh, the starting guard, is going to come back in for Watertown. They'll give Manuel a little bit of a rest. So Mitchell still with a chance to take the lead. They were down 6-0. It's 6-6 right now. Kelly Music to top it in. She's got to hurry. She's going to in. 5 seconds now. Credit at the Watertown. Good stuff, man-to-man defense. Now the Arrows will throw it in from their backcourt. They get it inbounds. Creech. They'll have to hurry a little. 11-10. Creech just now crossing the 10-second line. 8-7. Left-hand side, Tesh tries to go inside. We're going to get a push on Robin Morgan. That'll be the second foul on Robin. And Watertown will have the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. And a 6-6 ball game. Pass comes into the corner. Kristen Rector out on the wing to Tesh. 2-1. And here's a shot by Thompson. No good at the buzzer. We will end the first quarter tied. A defensive ball game. It's Mitchell 6, Watertown 6. We'll be back with the second quarter in 1 minute 7. In the first quarter, 29%. Woo, look at Watertown. 2 of 12, 17%. No offense again here. A lot of defense. Watertown with the basketball. Here's a shot from out front. No good. Put up by Kristen Rector, but the rebound will go up and in. And that's going to be Sonia Hayden who will get credit for the basket. 8-6, Watertown with the lead. Back again. Kelly Music out front for the Colonels to Beth Oman right side. Now the pass into Laura Struck. Takes it into lane, but she's cut off. Clears it back out front. Stephanie Knight also in the lineup to start the second quarter. Colonels now go into Robin Morgan. Almost traveled. Gets it off to Struck. Her shot no good from the right side of the lane. I think really it probably should have been a travel on Robin Morgan. She got her feet caught up inside. So Watertown brings it up. They're up by 2, and we got to reach in out front on Stephanie Knight. Trying to put some pressure on Kirsten Thompson. That'll be the first foul on Steph Knight. Second quarter score from the Corn Palace for you tonight in that Class A semifinal. Miller out in front of Parkston, 18-14. Again, there in the second quarter, Miller with a 4-point lead. We'll keep you posted on that ball game there. White River won the first game by 2 points, 57-55 at the A tournament. Right-hand side, Don Tesh in the corner for the Arrows. Out front, drive started by Hayden, gets it side of the lane, shot up by Rector is good. Kristen Rector's first basket. And Watertown by 4 again at 10-6. Kelly Music for the Colonels. Penetrates to the free throw line. Cut off. Leaves it for Knight. Pass down low to Morgan. Morgan pushed from behind as the ball came in. Foul will go on Kristen Rector. He was playing right behind Robin Morgan, and Jim Peterson, the official, kind of gave the motion like you stuck your leg out there and tried to shove her off balance, and that's where the foul occurred. 15 foul against Watertown. Colonels throw it in from underneath. Right-hand side, Music from 15 feet. That's going to come up short, no good. Rebound put up by Beth Ullman. She's fouled, and Beth Ullman will go to the line for a couple. And this one will be called on Don Tesh. That'll be the second foul on Tesh. So that will even us up in the team foul department now at 6 apiece. So both teams will go into the 1-and-1 for the next foul. Substitution for Watertown, Darla Creech coming back in. And going out will be Tesh. Substitute the guard spots. Beth Ullman, who has all 6 points for the Colonels, steps to the line to shoot a pair. First one, good. Well, that was kind of the story last night. For the Mitchell Colonel girls. And somebody got to step forward and start playing some offense. Second one by Ullman, no good. They go after it in the corner, and Watertown will control. So it's 10-7. The Arrows, 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. And out front, a bump and a foul on Beth Ullman. Running right alongside Belen Van Well. And just bumped her a little bit with the hip. So Beth Ullman will pick up her second foul of the ball game. And it's 1-and-1 time, as we said. We've had quite a few fouls called, so we're in the 1-and-1 early in the second quarter. First shot is up and no good by Van Well, so no bonus, of course. Rebound controlled by Steph Knight of the Colonels. And they'll give it to Kelly Music, the 5'8" sophomore, to bring it up to 4. Kelly, around her man to the free throw line, didn't want the shot, gives it to Beth Ullman. She'll take it and fouled again from behind. This time, I believe it's going to be on Darla Creech. That'll be her second foul of the game. And once more, Beth Ullman will step to the stripe. Mitchell 3 of 4 from the line. All Ullman's shots so far. Mitchell from the field, 2 out of 9 in the game. So struggling again here tonight as they did last night. Ullman's free throw good. Beth, a good free throw shooter, 77% on the year. She has all 8 points for the Colonels now. And trying for number 9, and she's got that one. So it's Watertown 10, Beth Ullman 9, with 6:15 to go in the first half. Kirsten Thompson will bring it across center court here for the Arrows, being hounded by Steph Knight. Thompson takes it left side. Van Well with it there. Nowhere to go baseline. Back out front to Kristen Rector. Rector on her right side. The Tesh takes it in the lane, puts up the shot, and good. 12-9, Watertown. They're good at penetrating with the basketball. We talked about that in the pregame. They really go inside the lane, make some things happen. Mitchell's got to play the tough D out front and not allow that to happen. Kelly Music, right side, passing to Laura Struck, and offensive foul going to be called on Laura. She was just kind of backing her way in against Sonia Hayden. And they say she was backing her way in a little bit too tough. So it'll be Watertown's ball in their own backcourt, leading by 3. And coming up on 5.5 minutes to go in the half. Here's a long lead pass in the front court. Kristen Rector going to drive into the lane, up and good. Second basket for Kristen Rector. And Watertown by 5. They were ahead 6-0 to start the ball game. Then Mitchell came back, tied it up. Stephanie Knight left side, out front to Beth Ullman. Ullman looking down underneath for Morgan, cutting through the lane, can't find her. Laura Struck comes out to get the ball. Pass down to Stephanie Knight, side of the lane. They cover up on her, and she has to bring it back out front. Music up top. Now again to Knight. And Robin Morgan at the free throw line. Good defense by Watertown. Pass into Struck, no shot, kicks it out. Robin Morgan, side of the lane, puts it on the floor once, and throws a pass across to Laura Struck. Kind of a wild pass, but it's knocked out of bounds, and they say it's going to go off Mitchell. Oh, that's bad. It definitely went off Watertown. But Mike Begeman underneath the basket was screened. He gave the sign like I couldn't see it. And then the outside official, Jim Peterson, called it Watertown ball, but it definitely was touched last by the Arrows. And Gary Munson not real happy about that call. Watertown by 5. They've got the ball, but Mitchell is just out of sync on offense. I mean, they're throwing some horrendous passes from one side of the lane to the other. You just can't throw those kind of passes. against a good defensive team like Watertown. Out front, Sonia Hayden. Pass inside of the lane, reached by Steph Knight. Kirsten Thompson was posting up. Steph Knight reached over her back, and that'll be the second foul on Knight. And I believe Mitchell's going to call a timeout right here. Yep, they need one. 4:27 to go in the first half. 14-9, Watertown.
Thursday, 9 to 7 through Christmas. Sun Gold Trophies, First and Lawler and Mitchell. Your Christmas gift-giving headquarters, Sun Gold Trophies.
Well, back at the Huron Arena, Kirsten Thompson has just missed the front end of her 1-and-1. Luckily, Watertown not shooting all that well from the line, or they could have more than a 5-point lead right now. Coming up on halfway through the second quarter, 14-9 is our score. Out front, Kelly Music to the free throw line, cut off. Right-hand corner tonight. Now Robin Morgan from the free throw line. Off the back of the rim, no good. Nobody underneath the rebound except arrows. All gold jerseys. Nancy Ullman is going to get set to come back in for Mitchell. Plus, looks like everybody's afraid to shoot the ball for Mitchell. I have not seen them play offense like this all year long. Now we're going to get a travel on Watertown. They got it down to LaFlamboy's side of the lane. She walked with it. Aaron Olson is back in. And as we said, Nancy Ullman checking in. Struck will stay, along with Beth Ullman and Kelly Music. So a smaller lineup, but maybe we get somebody to put the ball up at the basket here. Aaron Olson to Beth Ullman, left-hand side. Now Nancy Ullman in the corner. Back to Beth. Here's the 16-footer. It's short. Nice box out again by Watertown. Kristen Rector clears the boards. Doesn't look big on the stats. Only 12-10 rebounding for Watertown, but Mitchell's getting one shot on their offensive end, and that's it. Backdoor pass underneath. Thompson can't get it to go, and then Aaron Olson is fouled going after the rebound. That's a good play by Watertown. They sent Kirsten Thompson from the wing, and she was open underneath. Colonels lost her, but she couldn't get the shot to go. She was a little off balance as she took the pass instead of putting it on the floor for a dribble and then putting it up for the layup. She tried to go up with it right away in the air and couldn't get it in. And then Aaron Olson on the rebound fouled, so Aaron will go to the line. 77% free throw shooter on the year. And a chance to get somebody else in the scoring book except Beth Ullman. Here's the shot, and it's good. So it's now Watertown 14, Mitchell 10. And as we said, somebody else but Beth Ullman has got a point, which hopefully will give a little confidence. Second shot by Olson, also good. 14-11 ball game. You know, you can look at this positively. As terribly as Mitchell's played offensively, they're only down by 3 points right now. And you got to believe they're going to get in sync a little better than they have been. Darla Creech underneath. Little left-hander by Kristen Rector will go. Nice shot. Sort of a semi-hook shot there by Kristen Rector. She's got 6 points. Watertown again by 5. Olson to Beth Ullman, left side. Deeper in the corner to Nancy. And back to Beth. Now out front to Music. Music starting a drive, cut off. Back to Beth. She'll shoot it up. Comes around, no good. And again, a rebound by Watertown. LaFlamboy's is underneath. Still one shot, and that's it. No offensive boards for the Colonels. Right-hand side, Darla Creech with it. To the free throw line. Rector. Now Thompson on the left wing. Aaron Olson on her. Thompson looking in. Now she's going to start a drive. Goes to the baseline, but Olson, good defense. Cuts her off. Pass comes back out front to Kristen Rector. Rector going to start a drive left side. Nancy Ullman stops her at the side of the lane. Back again to Thompson. Little off-balance shot. She puts up no good. Rebound controlled by Mitchell. Laura Struck breaks out. Struck doesn't have much help. Now Beth Ullman from behind gets it back to Struck. The shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Mitchell ball. But good defense by Watertown. Mitchell even looked tentative coming down the floor that time on a 2-on-1 break. Just not sure of themselves. They've missed their last 8 shots in a row of the Colonels. Pass comes in. Nancy Ullman, the turnaround side of the lane. No good over the top of the rim. Rebound to the Arrows. Valin Van Wel. So still a 5-point Arrow lead. Van Wel goes left-hand side to Creech. Pass inside of the lane. Almost knocked loose by Beth Ullman. Now it comes to Van Wel. She'll put it up from 4 feet. No good. On the rebound foul, it's going to go on Nancy Ullman. That'll be the second foul on Nancy Ullman. Reached in from behind. I think she, to be real honest, got all ball, but when you're reaching from behind, pretty sure that whistle's going to blow most often. At the line will be Kristen Rector. 5'10" senior. She leads the scoring for Watertown with 6 points. Free throw, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Mitchell basketball. Watertown is only 2 of 5 from the line. The last 3 that they've missed have all been front ends on 1-and-1, so that's a break for the Colonels. Mitchell has shot well from the line. That's what's keeping him in it. Mitchell is 2 of 15 from the field. Unbelievable. Nancy Oman, right-hand corner, lob inside. Struck goes up, Struck foul. LaFramboise will get this one. With a minute 31 to go in the first half. Halftime score from the Mitchell Corn Palace in the Class A tournament. It's Miller 20, Parkston 16. So they've got a low-scoring one going there. Again, Miller up by 4 over Parkston at halftime. Substitution for Watertown. Sonia Hayden, 5'10" junior, will come in. LaFramboise, her second foul. I corrected, I said 1. Second foul against LaFramboise. She'll go out. Here's Laura Struck. And can't get it. Coming. So Mitchell is still those 7 of 9 from the free throw line. But you wish they were shooting like that from the field. Struck will get the second one. Mitchell trails by 4, 16 to 12. A minute 25 to go in the first half. Right-hand side, Darla Creech to the free throw line. Rector, she'll take the jumper, good. 8 points for Rector. And it's a 6-point Watertown lead that equals their biggest. They led 6-0 to start the ball game. Aaron Olson to the front court. To Beth Oman right side. Corner, Nancy Oman wide open for 15. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound again to Watertown. Oh, they just cannot get the lid off the bucket. Kirsten Thompson will bring it back up for the Arrows. Lob pass underneath. There's Rector. Turnaround won't go. Rebound on Nancy Oman. Pass goes to Beth Oman. She'll bring it up the left-hand side on the run. That's still on the dribble into the lane. Gives it up to Struck. Now she throws it back outside to Kelly Music. Left wing. Beth Oman will fire. Good. Finally, we get one to go from the field. Beth Oman has 11 of the 14 points for Mitchell. They're down by 4. Watertown up to 4 with 25 seconds to go in the first half. Out front, Van Will. Right-hand side to Creech. 18, 17 seconds. Rector again with it. Once more to Creech. 12, 11. Now Kirsten Thompson, right wing with 10. Goes inside. Turn around by Rector. No good. Laura Struck has the rebound. 5 seconds. Got to hurry. Beth Oman's going to fling it down the floor. It will go out of bounds with 1 second to go. Beth Oman just kind of let it fly from half court. Time running out. So 1 second before the end of the half, and Watertown will throw it in from their own backcourt. 18 to 14. Well, look at it last night. Mitchell scored 15 points in the first half. Tonight they've got 14 points in the first half. What has happened to the offense? Substitution here is what's holding up play. Don Tech will come in. Watertown's got 1 second to get off the shot. And Mitchell, of course, just doesn't want to foul. Here's a pass in. Rector will let her fly down the floor, way short at the buzzer. That's it at halftime. Guards. Colonels will go with their original starters. Olson, Beth Oman, Nancy Oman, Tammy Zell, and Robin Morgan. Colonels with the basketball now to start it out. Here's Beth Oman, free throw line jumper. Going to come up short. Rebound tipped around, and Watertown will control it. Don Tesh comes away with a loose ball. So Beth Oman tested out that shooting guy right away here down the floor, but came up short. Right-hand side, Dawn Tesh to the free throw line. Oh, they do have a change. They got Sonia Hayden starting. Does Watertown. So that's 1 change here in the start of the half. They go into Hayden. Here's her turnaround. Good off the glass. Nice shot because Nancy Oman played good defense right in her face. Hayden with her second basket. 20 to 14, the Arrows. Aaron Olson out front. Watertown still in the man-to-man defense. They've been that way all the way throughout. Nothing fancy, just straight up man-to-man. Tammy Zell right side. Beth Oman out front. Now Robin Morgan comes out to get the ball. Looks inside. Can't find anybody open. Back out front to Zell and again to Aaron Olson. Mitchell getting better ball movement here now. Keeping the ball moving. Beth Oman at the point. Here's Nancy Oman, open left side. Her jumper will not go down. Offensive rebound to Beth Oman. Slides it into Morgan, and we've got a foul. As Morgan trying to put it up, it'll go on Kristen Rector. Well, there's one of those first offensive rebounds we've had in quite some time as Beth Oman went in there and kept it alive. This will not be a shooting foul. Mitchell will throw it in from underneath. And right away, Coach Gary Munson going to the bench, and Laura Struck is going to come in. Nancy Oman will come out. Inbounds pass comes out front. Aaron Olson with it at the point to Beth Ullman down in the corner. Back to Aaron on the outside. On her, Belin Van Wil, and playing it tight. Watertown playing tough man-to-man. Pass in the lane. Laura Struck puts it on the floor. Can't get off a shot. Clears it back out front. Tammy Zoe with it. Now left side, Robin Morgan. Here's her 10-footer. Won't stay. Rebound. Beth Ullman turns around, puts it up. That one comes off, no good. And Watertown clears the rebound out, and we're going to get a foul on Laura Struck. That's the way it's been going. Good shots. No baskets. Mitchell's come out here and missed their first 5 in a row to start out the third quarter. And it's still 20-14 Watertown. Well, the Arrows will bring it up. Right side, Belin Van Wil. Holds it up, waits for everybody to catch up on the play. Takes it right side now, drops the ball there for Kirsten Thompson. Thompson gets a little screen to the baseline, fires it up short. Rebound tipped around, still kept alive, now out of bounds off Watertown. Oh, wait a minute. No, they say off of Mitchell. So apparently Beth Ullman touched it last. Looked from our vantage point as if the ball had been touched last by Dawn Tesh. Arrows will throw it in from underneath. They lob it way out front. Beth Ullman cuts in front, and she's fouled from behind. Nice defensive play by Beth Ullman. Van Wil gave her a shove from behind as she had position on the inbounds pass. Well, Beth Ullman's having a good night. She, again, has 11 out of the 14 points on the boards for Mitchell. She's been rebounding well. Good defense there as well. But somebody else has got to start contributing offensively. Robin Morgan in the right-hand corner, out to Beth Ullman. Now free throw line is Zell. Left side, Aaron Olson. Thought about taking the shot, doesn't put it up. They work it around the right corner. Here's Beth Ullman from 18. It won't go. Rebound Watertown. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Mitchell still with 14 points on the board. Van Wil, drive, underneath, foul. They say Laura Struck reached in. That'll be the third on Laura Struck. And we're getting subs coming in for both teams now. Here comes Stephanie Knight and Kelly Music back in for Mitchell. And Darla Crease will come in. And Nicola Framboys will come in for Watertown. This will be a 2-shot shooting foul here for Belin Van Wil, 5'9" sophomore. She puts the first one up and good. And it's a 7-point Watertown lead, 21-14. Second shot, also good. 22-14, the Arrows, their biggest lead of the ball game here with 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Aaron Olson, left side, goes to Beth Ullman. Now down in the corner, Morgan brings it back out front. Olson with it. Right side of Kelly Music. Lob into Morgan. They triple team her. Out to Aaron Olson. She'll fire and hit. That's what they got to do. Get the ball inside. Kick it out on the wings. Somebody's got to put that ball up, and they've all been afraid to do it. That time Aaron Olson nailed it. Here's Watertown at the other end. Ball knocked off the hands and out of bounds off of Belin Van Wil. Good defense by the Colonels. In particular, Steph Knight that time. Jill Mitchell down only by 6. They get the basketball back. A lot of time to go. Aaron Olson brings it up to Beth Ullman, left-hand side. Pass into Morgan. She's going to go up with a shot. Fouled from behind. It'll go on Kristen Rector. That'll be her third. And you kind of sense maybe a little bit that Mitchell's getting some confidence slowly back offensively. Robin Morgan to the free throw line to shoot 2. Here's a substitution. Sonia Heighton quickly checks in. Rector with those 3 fouls goes out. That takes a pretty good offensive player out, too. She averages 11 points a game. That's second high on the Arrows team. Robin Morgan, 44% from the free throw line this year and can't get it. Comes out the front. She'll have another one coming. Robin averaging 8.8 points a game. She has not scored. Look at Nancy Ullman averaging 8.5. She has not scored. Just nothing off the front line for the Colonels. Second shot by Morgan. There's her first point on the night. 22-17. The Arrows with the lead, but Mitchell has cut into it here a little bit. 4:35 to go in the third period. Right-hand side, Van Wil standing out in three-point range. The LaFlamme boys up top. Now Kirsten Thompson's going to drive on Aaron Olson, takes her to the basket and scores. Nice move by Thompson. That's only her second basket. Aaron Olson's done a good job on her tonight. 24-17 Arrows. Olson will leave it to Kelly Music. She's going to take the outside shot. That's good. There we go. Kelly Music with her first basket of the ball game. 24-19 ball game. And if Mitchell can get some of those outside shots to go, that's going to open up the inside for Morgan and Oman and Struck underneath. Right-hand side, Darla Creech. Out front to LaFlamboise. Now left-hand corner. Banwell tries to go inside, does. Put around by Thompson. Oh, she got it to go. That was a great shot. Again, good defense. Erin Olsen's all over her. She faded away, twisted in the air, put up the jumper, and got it. 26-19. Beth Oman to the free throw line, all the way up the middle of the lane, but she hit the underside of the rim, didn't get it to go, and now we're going to get a foul on Mitchell, going after the loose ball. Foul's going to go on Robin Morgan, and Gary Munson not happy that they didn't call a foul when Beth Oman drove in. She got knocked off balance, but not enough for a whistle. Robin Morgan's third foul. Both teams have 3 fouls now as well, so we're a ways away from the 1-and-1. Checking back in for Watertown, Kristen Rector. She's playing with 3 fouls. Arrows will throw it in. Here's a long baseball pass down the floor. With it there is Creech. She'll drive in, and Creech is going to be fouled from behind. Steph Knight came in just to prevent the layup. Otherwise, she would have been wide open. Mitchell was putting on full court pressure, and Watertown just threw it. The long pass all the way down about 3/4 length of the floor to Darla Creech. She has not scored tonight. Averages 3.5 points a ball game. And first one, no good off the bat. So it stays a 7-point lead, 26-19. 3:28 to go in the third period. Creech, 5'4" senior, puts it up, and again no good, but the board to Watertown, and up and in for Sonia Hyde. Well, that's a big rebound. It gives Watertown now their biggest lead of the game, 9 points, 28-19. And Mitchell brings it up. Kelly Music, out front Olsen, she'll let it fly, good. Mitchell outside shooting is starting to come around here in the third quarter, but now they got to play some better D on the other end. Kristen Rector with it. Leaves it in the backcourt for Banwell. She'll bring it across at the center jump circle. 28-21 your score. Banwell goes to Thompson, right-hand wing. Now Rector, free throw line. Left-hand side, Banwell again. Once more to Thompson, right at the point. Watertown being very patient, working it around on the outside. Trying to break somebody through the lane. Now they get the pass down low at the block. There's Kristen Rector. She'll fade away with a jumper. No good. Rebound to the Colonels. Looked like Beth Oman was fouled. No call. Pass down the floor to Stephanie Knight. And she's going to wait for some help. Gets it to Morgan. Out to Kelly Music. Music left side of the lane. Didn't have a shot. Brought it back outside. Erin Olsen. In the corner to Steph Knight. 7-point game. Here's Oman for a 3. Won't go. Ball batted out front. Stephanie Knight has it. Gives it back to Beth Oman. Oman driving right side of the lane. Puts it up and good. Well, Mitchell was down by 9. Now they've cut it back to 5 at 28-23. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kirsten Thompson into the front court for the Arrows. Takes the ball right side. Gives it up to Rector, free throw line jumper, no good. Kelly Music on the rebound. Mitchell can get within 3 points with a basket. Music pushing it up the floor. Stops free throw line, or pass, was it deflected, out of bounds? No, it went off of Mitchell. It went off of Robin Morgan's hands. Now Kelly Music tried to get it to Morgan. She saw her break it into the lane. But Mitchell would have had did have, I should say, a great chance to get within 3 and kind of take the flow of the ball game over to their side a little bit. Now it stays 5 points, and we're at a minute and a half to go in the third period. And we're going to get a bump out front and a foul on Beth Oman as Manuel brought it to the top of the circle. That'll be the third foul on Beth Oman. 15 foul on Mitchell. Watertown has committed 3. A couple of new subs in for Watertown. LaFlamboise comes in, and also coming in, Nikki Wilkins. First time we've seen her, a 5'10" senior. Arrows throw it in. Right side, Thompson traveled with it. Well, Mitchell's got another chance to close the gap to 3 points, and I'll tell you, that'd be in good shape here late in the third quarter. Olsen, right side of Kelly Music. The long jumper up, good, yeah. Now the sophomores are coming through. I think the nervousness is worn off here a little bit. It's 28-25. Mitchell has scored 6 unanswered points. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Thompson, right-hand side. Comes with it out foot. With it there, Wilkins. Gets it right back to Thompson again on the wing. Aaron Olson on her. Thompson back out, top of the key to Van Well. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. 28-25. Pass inside of the lane. LaFlamboise almost lost it out of bounds. Regains control, brings it back outside. 32 seconds to go in the quarter. Watertown not on a stall, but being very deliberate here. They want a good shot at the end of the quarter. LaFlamboise, right side of Tesh. 20 seconds to go now in the quarter. LaFlamboise with it again out front. Working it around three-point range. We're down to 14, 13. Wilkins with it out front. 10, 9. Pass intercepted by Morgan. And now it's taken right back away by LaFlamboise, and Music with a foul. And oh my, Robin Morgan had the pass. She got flustered. She tried to throw the ball away right away like she didn't want it, like it's a hot potato. And that's the way Mitchell's kind of been playing, just nervous all night long. Not their foul ball. Watertown will get it back underneath their own basket. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. They get it into LaFlamboise. Out front to Tess. 1 second. Here's the shot at the buzzer. No good. It's a three-point ball game going into the fourth quarter. So Mitchell with a nice comeback here in the third quarter.
Mitchell's furniture leader, Unclaimed Freights.
Underway for the fourth quarter here at the Huron Arena, and a steal right away by Robin Morgan. She's going to try and go all the way in. She does. It's a one-point game. 28-27, Watertown. Mitchell has outscored Watertown 8-0. They were down 28-19, and now they close it to 1. And out front, the ball knocked out of the hands now of Sonia Hayden, stolen by Steph Knight. She's going to drive the lane, puts it up, no good. And I think Knight got the foul. Oh, my. Yeah. Knight's going to get the foul going after the rebound. Steph Knight had an open layup. She heard the girl coming from behind, and she hurried herself a little bit and missed the layup, and then fouled going after the rebound, and that's a 17th foul, or Mitchell could have had a lead right now. That will be the 4th foul on Stephanie Knight. Updates from the board out. Less than play. 35-29. Miller has taken the lead over Parkston. 6-point lead for Miller. We'll keep you posted. They're getting close to the end of that game. Free throw on the way, no good by Kirsten Thompson. Ball knocked out of bounds by Robin Morgan. Then it will still be Watertown ball. Watertown has not shot well at all from the free throw line. 4 out of 10 is all. That's helped Mitchell. So a one-point game here early in the fourth quarter. Mitchell has trailed all the way. Left-hand side, Don Tesh. Out front for Rector. Rector drives the lane. Tries to slip a pass in. Does the Hayden up and in. Good pass by Rector to set up that play. Sonia Hayden with 8 points. 30-27 Watertown. Aaron Olson brings it up for the Colonels to Music. In the corner, Steph Knight. Back to Music, and now Beth Oman out front. Oman in the lane to Morgan. She's going to spin. The jumper way off the mark. No good. Rebound control by Watertown. Kirsten Thompson brings it up. Well, Mitchell's shooting has certainly improved since that 17% in the first half. And now we're going to get an offensive foul on Watertown away from the ball. And we'll see who they're going to call it on. Setting a pick down at one side of the lane. I think maybe Kirsten Thompson. Yeah, so it is. Thompson, that'll be her second. 14 foul on Watertown. So they're still a couple away from putting Mitchell into the 1-and-1. Colonels down by 3, 6.5 minutes to go in the basketball game. Here in the semifinals of the AA. Colonels with the ball. Beth Oman in the corner to Steph Knight. Back to Oman. Now Kelly Music to the free throw line. To Knight, 12-footer up. Over the top of the rim, no good. Mitchell is still hurrying shots. They're playing nervous. They're not relaxed. Back up the floor comes Thompson. Right-hand corner. Van Well. Now to the top, Sonia Hayden. And another whistle away from the ball. Another offensive foul against Watertown. Same thing. Trying to set the picks down low, and Dawn Tesh is going to pick up this one. That'll That'll be the 15th foul on Watertown. And Coach Dave Flory of the Arrows is not happy. He's going to call a timeout and gets that opportunity to talk to the official. 6 minutes to go. Both teams have used just one timeout, so they both have plenty left. Mitchell with a basketball. Steph Knight, right side, looking for some help. Nice pass. Beth Ullman drives, missed the layup. Rebound, Robin Morgan up. That one won't go down. And Watertown pulls it out. Oh, my. The shooting has been something else here tonight. That's 2 layups for the Colonels that they miss. And back comes Watertown, still with that 3-point lead. Out front, Rector starts a drive, cut off by Robin Morgan. Leaves it for Don Tesh on the outside. 5:20 to go. Now free throw line, Rector with a jumper, good. Well, Mitchell struggles and struggles and struggles, and then Watertown comes down and bangs one in. 32-27. Aaron Olson, right side, and Knight. Knight on the wing, starting a drive into the lane. Cut off, goes to Music. Now to Aaron Olson out front. 5 minutes exactly to go. Music, right side, Beth Ullman. In the corner, Knight open with a shot, but she doesn't want it. Back to Beth Ullman, drives inside, scores, and she's fouled. Count the basket. Well, that's where the senior steps forward. Nobody seems to want to take charge, and Beth Ullman says, hey, then I'm going to do it. And she just muscled her way right up the lane, put the ball in, drew the foul against Kirsten Thompson, her third, and it's 32-29. And now Ullman at the line to make it a 2-point game if she hits the free throw. 4:49 to go. The shot is up. It's good. Beth Ullman has 18 out of the 30 points for Mitchell, and it's a 2-point game again. Now Mitchell got to play that tough D. Darla Creech goes right-hand side of Kirsten Thompson in the corner. Looking for Rector, who's posting up. They get it in, and Morgan steals it away. Robin Morgan steps in front of the pass. Mitchell can tie. Beth Ullman up the floor, slows it down, waits for some help, drops it for Aaron Olson. Olson left side. Beth Ullman from 17. Yes! High ball game. 32 all. Just over 4 minutes to go. Darla Creech across the timeline for Watertown. Left side of Van Well. Pass in the lane. Knocked away again. Foul against Watertown. Will go on Van Well. Mitchell is stepping up the defense. Not the full court pusher, but they're playing great half-court defense, denying the pass into the lane. And they've gotten a couple of turnovers here, and it'll be 1-1 for Beth Ullman. Mitchell can take the lead here for the first time in the basketball game. They have trailed by as many as 9 points in the third quarter. Now we got a substitution. Nicole Framboise comes in. Both teams are in the 1-1 for the remaining 4:05. And Mitchell shot well from the line. They made 10 of 13. Here's Beth Ullman to break the tie on the front end of the 1-1. She's got it. So Mitchell has the lead for the first time with 4:05 to go. 33-32. Second one by Ullman on the way. Good again. 20 points for Beth Ullman. 34-32 Colonels. And now the Mitchell fans are into it. Into the front court, Berlin Van Well. Right side to Creech. You can hear the noise. That's Mitchell fans. A lot of folks up here tonight at the Huron Arena. Creech still with it. Pass on the wing goes to Kirsten Thompson. Aaron Olson right in her face. Now the pass comes off to Framboise. Mitchell really playing tough man-to-man. Got to be careful they don't foul here, though. Thompson back down to Rector. Rector from 15 in the corner. No good. Rebound. Steph Knight has it. Outlet pass. I think she traveled. She did. No reason for Steph Knight to hurry, but we've seen Morgan do it. We've seen Nancy Ullman do it. Now Steph Knight do it. They can't wait to get going. The nervousness. And she traveled with it underneath the basket. So Watertown will get it right back again. Trailing by 2. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the ball game. The winner meets Roosevelt for the state championship tomorrow night. Right-hand corner, Van Well. Out front, Rector in the lane. Turn around with Framboise. No good. Aaron Olson on the rebound. Fouled from behind. Framboise will commit the foul, and Aaron Olson will go to the free throw line for Mitchell. She can extend that 2-point lead. Well, Framboise will go out with her third foul. Coming back in, Dawn Tesh for Watertown. Aaron Olson with 6 points. That's the second high for the Colonels. Olson with the front end here, the 1-and-1. As said, both are in the bonus, and she's got it. And Mitchell's lead is 3. We've got a final score from the Corn Palace. Miller has defeated Clarkston tonight, 44-36. Miller with a win. So it'll be Miller and White River for the A championship. And Aaron Olson makes both of them. It's 36-32 in favor of Mitchell. Watertown has scored only 4 points in 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell has scored 11. Right-hand corner, Dawn Tesh. Out front, ball knocked away from Hayden, picked up by Robin Morgan. Here's a lead pass to Steph Knight. She's going to go all the way in, fouled, and it almost went in, but it fell off the front of the rim. But it'll be free throws for Steph Knight. All year long, it's been the Mitchell defense. And even though Mitchell has struggled badly on offense tonight, it's the defense that's doing it again. Had 2 shots, not 1-and-1. She was fouled in the act of shooting, coming down on that fast break attempt. 36-32 Mitchell. They were down 28-19 in this game. Second one is good by Knight. That's her first point of the evening. 37-32, the Colonels. They got to keep playing that good D. They really have stepped up the defense here at the end of the third quarter and in the fourth quarter. Pass down low. Rector, turnaround, no good. Rebound, Robin Morgan. Now Mitchell with a 5-point lead. Play it smart. 1-and-1 both ways. No reason to take shots that aren't good ones right now. Steph Knight on the wing. Looking for some help. Gets the pass away to Aaron Olson. We got a reach-in foul there. Aaron Olson will go to the line. Foul will be on Kirsten Thompson. Amazing how this ball game has turned around. Coach Gary Munson calls Beth Ullman over. I can just about read his lips. He's saying, let's go for one good shot. Take our time here. 2:18 to go. Mitchell by 5. Here's Aaron Olson, 77% free throw shooter on the year. And she's made 4 already tonight. And make it 5. Man, Watertown was up 28-19 with about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. They have scored only 4 points since that time. Mitchell has scored 20 as Olson makes the second one. So they've outscored them 20-4, and it's 39-32 Mitchell. 2:10 to go. Driving the right side, putting up a shot. Thompson, no good, and Robin Morgan again on the boards. Boy, Robin's doing a great job here in the fourth quarter on the defensive end. And again, Gary Munson up, yelling out instructions. I'm sure telling the Colonels, let's go for one good shot. Work it around. Kelly Music tonight, left-hand side. Out front to Morgan. 1:45 to play. And the Colonels looking good right now. They're just in a weave out front. Back and forth they go with the ball. Watertown's going to have to come out and foul them if they can't come up with a steal. The clock is running down on them. We're down to 1.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 7-point Mitchell lead. Watertown is not fouling. They've got it. Now they're going to foul Beth Ullman with 1:23 to go. But, boy, that was valuable time Watertown let run off the clock. Right now, Mitchell is in the driver's seat of this game. Beth Ullman will go to the line. She's had a great game. 20 points to lead the way. Aaron Olson with 10. So between the two of them, 30 of the 39 points on the board between Ullman and Olson. Getting set on the line. I think we're going to get, timeout coming to Watertown. Timeout the Arrows. That's the third. Over 15 times, 10 of those in the second half. So there's been a couple of your big differences. As we said, Watertown at one time led 28-19. Right now it's 39-32 Mitchell. And here's Beth Ullman at the free throw line, up and in again. So now 19, make that 18 out of 22. And Beth Ullman with 21 points. Second one, also good. And it looks like Mitchell is on the way to the championship game. with an undefeated record. We're down to 1:15 to go. Now Watertown's got to fire the ball up in a hurry. Thompson, left side to Rector. Back to Thompson. They got to let it fly. They don't have time. In the lane, Thompson drives, throws up the shot. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. Goes out of bounds. Mitchell basketball with 1:04 to go. Two-pointers aren't really even going to do them any good. They need to put some three-pointers up. There's just not going to be time for them to come from 9 points down. All Mitchell needs to do is hold on to the ball. Beth Ullman with it, dribbling in the backcourt. Up to Kelly Music. Watertown's not fouling. I think they've given up. I think that's it. They realize they're not going to have time to come back. Beth Ullman out front. There's a whistle. Foul. 48 seconds to go, but Mitchell by 9. It's going to be the Colonels and Sioux Falls Roosevelt in the championship game tomorrow night. We will be here to bring it to you. Of course, Mitchell played Roosevelt during the year and beat them handily at the Corn Palace, 71-39. Free throw by Ullman, good. So Beth continues to pour it on here. 23 points for Beth Ullman. Stay with us after the game. We're going to be going down to talk to Coach Gary Munson. Second one by Ullman, also good. Great free throw shooting. 43-32. Mitchell has blown this one open. If you'd have said this at the end of the third quarter, somebody would have thought you're crazy that Mitchell would win this by double figures. In the lane, Hayden, turn around, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Mitchell's ball off the hands of Kristen Rector. Mitchell down by 9 points with about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. What a turnaround. Inbounds pass, Aaron Olsen. She's fouled immediately. 33 seconds to go. Olsen will go to the line, but this one's all over. 43-32, the Colonels. So we know two of the matchups for the championships tomorrow night. The AA, Mitchell and Roosevelt. In the A, White River and Miller. We have not been able to find any kind of a score on that second game from the B. Hanson, of course, won the first game tonight, 55-48 over Bison, so Hanson will be in the championship against either Hurley or Northwestern. Aaron Olsen's free throw, no good. Rebound of the Arrows. Kirsten Thompson will come up the floor. 25 seconds. She fires a long three, and she's got it. She was way outside the line. 9 points for Thompson. It's 43-35. Another foul. 18 seconds to go. Aaron Olsen at the line again. Realize, folks, that Watertown was held to 4 points in, well, let's figure, almost 12 minutes of basketball here. They had that 28-19 lead with, as I said, a little over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. They were on 32 here now, right before Thompson hit the 3 points. So that's only 4 points in the last 3 minutes of the third quarter and down to the final seconds of the game. So over 12 minutes, Mitchell allowed them only 4 points. Aaron Olsen at the line. The free throw good. 11 points for Aaron. She'll get the bonus. 44-35 your score. Mitchell, meanwhile, after a horrendous start offensively, has come on to score now 19 points in this one quarter, make it 20 points here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell has scored, and they only had 25 in the first 3. 10-point lead. Here's another long three thrown up, and that one's going to be good by Joe Conrad. Colonels get it in. Quick foul, 70 seconds to go. So Conrad hits one from the way out, but it's still 45-38, only 7 seconds. And no question, Mitchell has this game well in hand. So we hope a lot of Mitchell folks will be coming up here tomorrow night. Make your plans to be at the Huron Arena. 8:45 state championship, and Mitchell will have a chance to complete an undefeated 23-0 season tomorrow night. What an accomplishment. And here come the starters out of the ball game now for Mitchell. At least most of them. Aaron Olsen can't come out. She's at the free throw line. 7 seconds to go. I believe I said Aaron Olsen. It's Beth Ullman at the free throw line. Aaron Olsen is staying in. Music has come in the lineup for the Colonels. Also in for them is Jenny Dirks. And see who else is in there. Kara Benson is in. Free throw is good by Beth Ullman. 25 points for it. What do we got at the line there now, Scott? 24 out of 29 free throws for the Colonels. Second one also good by Omen. So 25 out of 30. 5 seconds, 4 in the front court. Manuel puts up a shot at the buzzer. It's good, but that's the ball game. 7-40. A great comeback late here in this game after being down by 9 points late.